Hi, I'm a product designer and I've been working in tech for the last 3 years after graduating from college. And I just recently redid my portfolio, and here are 3 things that got me through the finish line. Number 1, opting for a done portfolio rather than a perfect portfolio. And this means I treated my portfolio like a MVP product. I didn't try to build it in a website builder like Framer or Webflow. I instead opted to make it on Notion. Why? Because it's faster and I'm able to just get my thoughts out and focus on the story rather than the pretty visuals, which, yes, as a designer are important, but you can focus on that too once you have like the actual structure down. And for me, the MVP was to more so focus on that structure rather than the design of it, which I know I can work on at a later time, but right now my priority was just get it done and into the world, and that's why I opted for a done over a perfect portfolio. It doesn't mean I'm not going to make it better in the future, but for now it serves its purpose. Number 2, do not shy away from sharing the messy and real process of your projects. It's not like those bootcamp projects where you start off with defining the problem, you do user interviews all the time, you do a survey, you generate personas, go through the journey map, and make like user flows all the time, and then do lo-fi designs and user testing, and then hi-fi designs, and yada yada yada. Oftentimes, real projects are messy. There are fast deadlines, conflicting priorities, and sometimes things come at you left and right, and some things happen that shift the trajectory of the project. And for me, in my case, that meant like some of my projects didn't even ship. And sure, that can feel a little defeating as a designer, but I needed to focus on the design process, the real process that happened in its own way, that did use design theory and design practices, but not in that exact order. And something else that I really thought was so helpful was like looking in the context of like, even if that project didn't ship, the things I learned in that project or the outcomes and insights I had in that project very much heavily impacted like other projects that did ship. So in a way, it all kind of like connects together, and what didn't happen in one work might have like flowed into something else and impacted it that way, and that is still something worth sharing. Number 3, ask for help and feedback, and do it often. At the very start of my portfolio revamping process, I was so scared to reach out to my friends out of fear of judgment or just feeling like I'm behind. And honestly, yeah, like I really struggled with it, but trust me, it was so helpful to actually just show it to them and get past that fear, because the advice and feedback I got made my portfolio 10 times better, which I actually made a separate video about on like the things I did to improve my case studies. So you could go check that out. The reason I was able to get there is because I asked for help, and I asked help often from a bunch of different people. And think about it, your design portfolio is kind of like you have to go through the design process, and that means collecting feedback, and you can do it through an iterative approach. Kind of going back to my MVP idea, this was my MVP and I got great feedback, and for the MVP, product is done. Next time when I'm making it to the P1 or like the enhanced version of my MVP, then I'm gonna go out and get feedback again, and that's gonna be so helpful in that period of time. This was Pixel Feelings, and here I talk about UX things, ADHD things, my life things, and just in general, like whatever I guess I feel like sharing, like, but primarily right now those are my main focuses. So if you like that type of content, follow along. Let me know if you've tried any of these or you found this helpful, and share your own ideas, please, so we can all learn from each other. Thank you. Perk Coffee in Atlanta and Savannah represent. I'm actually in Canada now, but I miss my perk. Have a good day.